What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are going to be talking about the update that's coming on, in 2 days' time, on the 9th of the 10th. I know that the Americans use their dates a different way around than us. I would say 10th of the, or 9th of the 10th, but you use it as 10th of the 9th. So yeah, it's mind-boggling why it's always been that way. I know that, but it's just weird for us over the pond. Say it like that. We're going to go over the patch notes, but I'm not going to go like fully into detail because it would be a very long video. We're going to talk about the highlights of it. And the biggest one that I want to talk about right now, right here, is about gear, how we're going to sell it and how we can now upgrade it. The amount of gold you get from selling gear increases by 30%. That's a huge increase to your, the gold that you're going to be getting from selling your gear. So that is a great change. It really is. So don't sell any of your gear now. Wait 2 days, then you can sell it because you're going to be getting a 30% increase on your gold income from selling them. Also, added gear quick enhance feature. Clear campaign nightmare 8.4 to unlock. You're going to be able to upgrade your gear from 1. And then you can select what it will be. So you can select it to gear level 4, gear level 8, gear level 12, or straight up to 16 if you wish. But obviously, it's going to be best for you to roll to where you want to go to make sure that it's actually being a good piece. You don't want to roll straight to 16 and then be like, oh my god, this is awful. The first 2 rolls are bad, because the price of going to 16 is very costly. So be careful. Don't just go 1 to 16. Go 1 to 8. See how the stats are rolling on the piece, and then decide if you want to go further. But that's a huge change. That's a huge update. So many people have been mad about how we roll gear in the game. Now that change is coming, that should cheer a lot of people up. Not only that, obviously, the quick enhance is fantastic, but as well, just selling them for 30% extra gold is huge. Optimize the gear recommendation algorithm with thumbs up, because we all know that they recommend terrible gear sometimes. Optimize the recommendation algorithm for quick equip. I mean, no one ever quick equips, do they? Does anyone ever quick equip? Number 5, optimize the attributes of some of the ancient gear. I have no idea what that means. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Guild Wars is going to be coming, but not just yet. They're going to introduce it into the game in 2 days, but then they're going to do the first season for the Forerunners so that they can use a beta season. Then when the public season starts, the gameplay will be improved, including Guild War rewards, season rules, attack attempts, fortification, health, point and ranking rules. Points and rank earned in the Forerunner season will also be reset. Your guild must reach level 4, and you must have cleared campaign Hal 514. So this is great that Guild Wars is finally coming. It hasn't taken long. It hasn't taken long to bring it in. I just hope it's going to be good. I hope it's going to be fun. I hope everyone's going to get stuck into it and enjoy it. Obviously, the first week is a preparation phase, where they choose an empty allied fortification to deploy their garrison team and complete the registration process. Each guild needs at least 5 members successfully garrisoned during this phase to participate in the guild war. In the second week, known as the battle and ranking calculation phases, each guild engages in battles against 3 other guilds. At the end of the season, the guilds will be ranked and rewarded based on their guild war points. So I don't know how they're going to match up the guilds. Because, as you can imagine, if you get faced against 3 tough opponents, but then someone else gets faced up against 3 weak opponents and score massive guild war points, how is it going to... Yeah. Okay, I guess it will balance out towards the end. I mean, some weeks, the early onset of it, I can imagine that some guilds will be up there after having 3 easy battles. Some guilds will be down there thanks to having 3 hard battles, but it will balance out over time. That's how I can only kind of gather it's going to be. Maybe. Yeah. And then, obviously, as time goes on, it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4 will face each other, 5, 6, 7, 8 will face each other, and then seeing how they move on from that. Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully. But we'll see more content coming on Guild Wars in due course. Hero adjustments. Fighter Salazar is having a change. Not much of a change, though. Don't get excited, okay? Or don't get disappointed, either. The Hemo Covenant. Obtain Hero Kineza, the Staff of Ki, to unlock the following bonus effect. Blessing of Dragon Blood temporarily increases the hero's max health by 20% when triggered, lasting for 5 seconds. Note, Kineza, the Staff of Ki, will be introduced in future events. She's not in the game yet, but she will be. I wonder when they decide to bring that, because if they're changing that now for Salazar, it may not be that long. But to temporarily increase the hero's max health by 20% when triggered, lasting for 5 seconds. Mage Dirge of a Blood Tusk Shaman has had a change, though, on Sanguine Rite. You can see here above that it went up to 60%, and was lowest was 40%. It will be 50 up to 60 instead now. It will still be lasting for 10 seconds, but the attack speed range has changed from 50 up to 100. It won't be 70 anymore, it'll be 100, and deducts 20% of their current health every 2 seconds. Cursed Infusion has been revamped. If any ally's health drops below 50 up to 75%, due to the health deduction of Sanguine Rite, they will gain between 30 and 50% damage increase for 2 seconds. If not, half of the damage increase will be granted. Awaken 3 has been revamped. Restores 60 rage at the end of Sanguine Rite each time an ally affected by the first health deduction with a cap of 240. Fighter Ein, the Masked Prince, has been revamped. Basic attack deals 100 to 110% damage to one enemy. His talent ignores 15% of enemy's defense when there's an ally in front of him. So if he's behind a defender, then he's going to be getting ignoring 15% of the enemy's defense. Impaler. During the ultimate, the hero and allies in range increase damage by 10 up to 20%. The hero attacks with triple strikes, with each strike dealing 60 or between 60 and 70% damage. The ultimate lasts for 15 up to 20 seconds when fully upgraded. Pursuit Lunge. When an ally in range deals damage to an enemy with basic attack, the hero has between a 20 and 30% chance to launch a pursuit to one enemy, dealing between 100 and 180% damage depending on where you've upgraded it. The chance of triggering pursuits plus 50%. That's nice. When attacking stunned enemies. Wait, that's all in together? Okay. So if you're attacking stunned enemies, you're triggering pursuits plus 50%. During the ultimate, the hero's pursuits will hit multiple times. So this looks like a nice revamp for Ein. So we'll have to check that out. Mage Nazim, the Bloodletting Spell Sword, has been revamped. Talent deals 30% extra damage to targets with Curse. Basic attack deals between 50 and 60% damage to one enemy. Cursed Blade summons magical blades, launching them at one random enemy in range every 0.5 seconds, dealing 100 to 120% damage when upgraded. To enemies who have been attacked at least 4 or 3 times during the ultimate, the blades deal 140 or 170 damage instead and inflict stun, lasting for 0.5 seconds. The ultimate lasts for 15 seconds. And the skill cost does get reduced over time after the upgrading, and the initial rage stays the same. Life Siphon. When Cursed Blade, it deals damage, restores 3% or 5%, obviously depending where you've upgraded them, for one ally with the lowest health percentage in range. That's actually a decent amount if you're dealing good damage. Awakened 1. When activated, Cursed Blade immediately inflicts curse upon 2 nearest enemies in range, lasting for 5 seconds. And Awakened 5. Damage a Cursed Blade ignores 25% magic resist. So Nazim actually getting quite a bit of a change here. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Fighter Komodo, the Skeletal Assassin. He's getting an improvement. Okay, that's good. Attack speed will be changed. So it will no longer be a 20 base or a 60 max. It will now be a base of 60 plus 60 attack speed and 100 max. So that's actually quite a nice attack speed improvement to Komodo. They are adding another stage to Void Rift. You're now going to get Elite. So there will be 4 available difficulty levels: Normal, Elite, Hard, and Nightmare. I wonder how they're going to do that. So does that mean people who've already been doing Nightmare are going to have to go back and do Elite to get the extra rewards one time? I imagine that's what you have to do. You can change your difficulty level freely before you claim your rewards. Okay, so if you do it, then maybe if you've done it, you do it on Elite, then you don't claim anything, and then you go on and do Nightmare, you can still claim the first time clear, potentially. Added stage 10-12 to all faction trials, except for basic trial. Added new monsters to campaign chapter 2, hard and nightmare stages. And guild, optimize the rules for guild leadership transfer. If a leader remains offline for 7 days, leadership will automatically transfer to another member down from 14 days. Number 2, added permission for guild vice leaders to appoint elites. When a guild leader initiates the disbandment process, or when the cooling off period for disbandment expires, a system message will be sent from the guild channel as a notification. During the disbandment period of a guild, other players will also see the disbanding status displayed on the guild info page. That's useful. The price of gold bonus plus 100% for 1 day in the guild shop is decreased from 450 guild coins to 400 guild coins, with a weekly purchase limit of 2 instead of 1. Okay. I guess that needed to happen too. We've spoken about the gear. That's huge changes right there, okay? Other things that are going to be changed, and we're getting there. Added a new achievement, Dragon Slayer 4, for collecting 50,000 Dragon Blood from the Guild Boss of Nightmare 4 mode in one go. So if you're one keying Nightmare 4, that's how you unlock that achievement. Number 2, daily quest rewards now include 4-star psychic power ×2. Weekly quest rewards now include shard 5-star psychic power ×4. That's nice. Number 3, permanently increase the max stamina limit. The max stamina for level 1 commanders has been raised by 10, with a new total upper limit of 280. Number 4, added voiceovers for some heroes when they are acquired. 5, they've added promotion animations for Twin Fiend and Sulcadens. This is cool, okay. Number 6, optimized the matchmaking rules of the arena. 7, optimized certain chapter rewards in Hero's Path to better match your accomplishments. Number 8, optimized the interface of the Oracle's trial during different phases to make them more distinguishable. Number 9, optimize the display of some interfaces of the shop. 10, optimize the display of shards by adding a corner mark. 11, optimize the music and sound effects of the hero showcase interface. I play without sound anyway, so I won't notice that. Number 12, adjusted the ways to earn points in Duel of Champions. Win is 8 points, tie is 6 points, loss is 3 points. Okay. Number 13, altered the registration date for Oracle Trial Cave of Relics to occur on the 4th day after completing campaign Nightmare 2. Or was that normal 2? 9. Okay. No. Okay. Number 14, adjusted the arena point deduction system as follows. Players ranked Platinum 1, 2, or 3 will now lose 6, 5, and 4 points respectively upon defeat. So that's it for the patch notes. Like I said, the biggest one is what we mentioned at the beginning about the gear. So that is huge. A lot of people will be happy about this. Guild Wars is coming. There are some slight hero revamps that we've discussed. So, things are looking up, and it's good that they are listening and making these changes for everyone to, just to improve players' lives. So I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a fantastic day, even wherever you are. Goodbye.